What's up guys, Kevin here from thesportsgeek.com, and in this video I'm going to go over my 4 DraftKings Shell Houston Open picks. So last week I had a great week for the Puerto Rico Open. If you haven't seen my lineup review, check it out on my YouTube channel. Cashed big time last week, came first in the Club Pro GPP over at DraftKings and also third in the dog leg. So I had a big week. And I kind of go over how I create my lineups and how I created those winning lineups in that video. So check it out if you haven't already seen it. And also just letting you guys know that I'm doing another contest this week. It's going to be another $33 contest. We did have a winner last week. Robert won the match play contest. So we're going to do the same thing. $33 PayPal. That will get you $33 that you can load into DraftKings and enter the Millie Maker for the Masters next week, which is going to be really exciting. I've got a good video planned for next week. I plan to get it out early and kind of go more into depth into more players. So I'm excited for that. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button if you guys are enjoying these videos. It will help support my YouTube channel. And yeah, so the contest is $33. The details are going to be in the comment section. So I'll pin my comment to the top of the comment section. Make sure you're following all the instructions and make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel to win the prize. All right, so let's get into my 4 Shell Houston Open picks. So these are all picks that I'm going to be throwing in GPPs. I would probably play all of them in cash as well. I like them all quite a bit. That I think they would be cash plays for me as well. But these are more for GPPs. Again, I do my research. I look at a lot of different stats. I use a lot of different sites and I use PGA Tour stats to kind of nail down these 4 golfers. And then in these videos, I just kind of talk more about recent form and course history. But I also wrote down one key stat for each golfer. This week, something new that I haven't done before, but I'll also kind of provide you with some stats that I like. So for the first guy, we got Lucas Glover, 8,300 on DraftKings. One of the stats that brought me onto him was he's 33rd in birdie or better percentage, which is key for DraftKings scoring because birdies are a lot better than pars and bogeys. So even if a guy shoots even, but he has maybe 8 birdies on a round, he's still going to score well on DraftKings. So he ranks 33rd in birdie or better percentage. If we take a look at his player card, not the best course history here, which kind of worries me a little bit, but I think we might get a bit lower ownership on him. And I think he's playing the best golf of his career, possibly. If you look at he's got 4 missed cuts here and then a 57th last year. But if you just look at his game log here, he's striking the ball really well, and he seems to be putting a little better. 5th at the Sanderson Farm, 3rd at the Shriners Hospital, more recently 21st at the Honda Classic, 18th at the Valspar, and 7th at the Arnold Palmer. So he comes into this tournament in great form, pretty good price there, getting a lot of birdies. And with his ball striking, I think he should be able to make the cut, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's up near the top of the leaderboard again, top 20 maybe, again this week. Next up, we got Nick Watney here at 8,100. He ranks 14th in strokes gained approaching the green. If we look at his course history, pretty solid here. He's played here in 2013 and 2015, 27th and 25th. And then he's also in great form. I think he had a pretty rough year last year, if I can remember correctly. But he's really coming into form lately. 14th at the AT&T Pebble Beach, 28th at the Genesis Open, 14th at the Honda Classic, and 14th at the Valspar. So I think this is a course that could possibly suit his game, and with his form and his course history has been good. I think he's a great play at 8,100. Probably won't be overly high owned. I'd say maybe 15%, but I think he makes a great play. Tony Fina might be the highest owned out of these guys, maybe between him and Glover. Tony Fina was just way underpriced at 7,100. He's playing more like a 8,100 golfer right now. And although he did miss the cut here last year, and in 2015 wasn't a great finish at 42nd, I do think that he can have success at this course, and he's also in great form. If we look at his last 6 tournaments, 4th missed cut, 23rd missed cut, 5th, 28th. So he's got high upside, he's got a high ceiling, a couple missed cuts in there, which might scare some people away, but he's just got the high upside. He's won fairly recently. I think it was last year around this time, maybe the Puerto Rico Open. And he's also had a lot of pretty high finishes here, and he gets a lot of birdies, scores well on par 5. So I think he's a great play this week. 7,100, definitely underpriced, so I'll be throwing him in some lineups. And then lastly, JT Poston, 6,600. He's a younger golfer that's doing really well lately. No course history, which is kind of always scary a little bit, but a good GPP play. If you look at his course, or if you look at his recent form here, 17th at the Genesis Open, 27th at the Honda Classic, 14th at the Valspar, 10th at the Puerto Rico Open. And JT Poston's stat that I had down was 55th in birdie or better percentage. So not overly great, but pretty solid, especially given his price at 6,600 and his recent form. And then I think I forgot Tony Finau's stat that I had written down. He's 25th in birdie or better percentage. So I think those two are two very solid cheap plays for GPPs or even cash games. And these are four guys that I'll have quite a bit in my GPP lineups this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you guys. Hopefully these four golfers make the cut, and hopefully you make some money this week. Make sure you click that thumbs up button if you enjoy these videos. It does help my YouTube channel. All right, appreciate it, guys, and good luck this week. Hope you make some money. Cheers.